What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. To focusing on the Anaheim Ducks sending Freddie Andersen to the Toronto Maple Leafs in exchange for a first-round pick this year, the 30th overall pick, which the Leafs acquired from Pittsburgh in the Kessel trade, and the second-round pick in 2017. Andersen will be a restricted free agent July 1st. Meaning the Leafs will work to sign him. I don't see that being an issue. I think they will have him locked up probably before then. He's going to want, number one goalie money, and he deserves it, quite frankly. This is a good move for both sides. Anaheim gets the second first-round pick, clears their goaltending situation, so now John Gibson can finally ascend to that throne. They obviously feel like they have confidence in him, that he can be, that guy that steps up and plays and actually is that number one goalie. Which he's shown flashes of over the last 3 years, but now it's like, all right, time to kiss the baby, stand and deliver. What do you got, Johnny? So that's, I think, a good move from the Ducks' perspective. And I think Andersen, in some ways he was taken for granted in Anaheim, and he handled the whole situation very well. And you can't fault him for not being being the reason the Ducks haven't won a cup. Or obviously haven't won a cup since 2007, because I know some asshole will correct me on that. But, again, I like Andersen as a goalie. I think he will do great in Toronto. The Leafs right now remind me of where Buffalo was last year in terms of their rebuild, in that, they've got the all those draft picks. They got a top pick to draft an American center. No big deal. And, they're moving their other pieces around the board to address other areas of need rather than just drafting a billion 18-year-olds. It's a smart move. We saw it last year with Buffalo between, Vander Kane, Ryan O'Reilly, Robin Lehner, they were willing at all times to shuffle the deck, if you will. And again, this is just another example of that. We'll see how it all shakes itself up. But again, I think it's a solid move for all three parties. And you can say, Toronto needed a goalie. And if you saw my mock draft on Power Play Insiders, I had them taking Carter Hart in the first round with that 30th pick. They don't have that pick. They don't need a goalie. For what it's worth, I would like to see them address the position in the draft, but that's semantics. It's kind of irrelevant. And again, you got a pretty good goalie. You got Anaheim gets more draft picks, and now they can shuffle the deck, maybe land a winger to ride shotgun with the two studs, Ryan Getzlaf and Corey Perry. So we'll see how it all shakes itself up. But I like this deal. It's a good hockey move, which I know it's kind of cliche to say that, but Toronto's going to be better next year. And just kind of an aside, all my Bruins fans, followers, that and my friends and family that matter. This is just another example of how fucked the Bruins are going to be, because Toronto's not going to be an easy out anymore. Buffalo's not going to be an easy out anymore. Are either one of those teams going to be in the playoffs next year? No. But they're going to be better. The Eastern Conference is good. The Eastern Conference is really good. I think it's underappreciated how many good and Buffalo and Toronto will both be there before too long. So, just throwing that out there for people that think the Bruins are going to be back on the path to contention before too long. Anyway, that's all I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the off season and beyond. Later, guys.